Do you want to expand your smart TV's app selection beyond what's available in the official store? Installing third party apps can give you access to more content, streaming services, and features. In this video, I'll show you an easy way to install third party apps on your Roku device. Not all smart TVs support installing third-party apps directly through their built-in streaming system. But don't worry, there's an easy solution. You can use a Google TV Streamer 4K to unlock more app options. I've included a link in the description below if you need one. Now, let's go over the steps to get everything set up once you have this device.
All right, so grab your remote and then you're going to take your directional pad and you're going to go all the way over to the right. If you see it, the top sidebar up here, just go all the way over to where that icon is and it has your profile. And then you're going to want to go down to where it says settings and you're going to click on that. Over here on the left-hand side, you'll see where it has all the different settings. You're just going to want to scroll down all the way to where it says system. All right, so on the systems tab here, you're going to click down one more and you're going to go to where it says about. So on this tab right here, you're going to want to scroll all the way down to where it says Android TV OS build and then click on that. If you click on it once, nothing happens, but you're going to want to click on this thing 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's 7. And then as you could tell when you're clicking on it, it does tell you how many more times to click on it to make anything happen. Okay, so what this did is it put us in a developer mode, or it says you are a developer. I'm not quite sure of the technical term there, but now from here, you're going to click on the home button on your remote control. Okay, so from here on the top bar there, you're going to click over to where it says apps, and then you're going to go right here to where it says search for apps. And on search for apps, you're going to type in downloader. All right, so type in downloader just like that, DOWNLOADER. Okay, so then it'll come up to this screen here where it does show the downloader app that we are wanting to install. And then you just want to click on install. And depending on how fast your Wi-Fi connection is, it'll begin to install the app. Mine's pretty fast, so it downloaded pretty quickly. Now you're going to want to go to open. It'll prompt you to allow or deny the access to photos, media files. You're just going to go ahead and click on allow. Okay, then it'll come to this screen right here where it's a quick start guide. You'll click OK on that. Okay, so now before we do anything here, before we enter in any kind of information on the downloads page, we're going to click the home button on your remote control again. So that goes to the home screen. Okay, and then you're going to want to go over to your settings tab again right there where we started, down to where it says apps and then click on apps. Okay, so from here you're going to want to scroll down a little bit here and go to where it says security and restrictions and then click on that. And then right here, unknown sources, you'll click on that and then it takes you to this screen here. It says install unknown apps and you'll see where downloader is now on here. So what we'll do is click on it so that is allowed now. All right, so this is a really important step here. We do want to make sure that we allow this so that way we can install third-party sources through downloader. This will give us the ability to do that. Okay, so now you're going to want to click on the home button on your remote again. And then you're going to want to go down to that column that says your apps and go all the way over because we're going to want to go back to that downloader app again. And since it was the last app that I downloaded, it's right there at the bottom. Go ahead and click on it there. All right, now over here on the sidebar, we want to go over to where it says settings. All right, so go down to settings. And then right here, you want to make sure that APK auto install, that second option there, is check mark. So make sure that that does have a check mark on it, which mine does. And now we'll go ahead and move on to the next step. Okay, so when you scroll up here, if you click on browser, you'll see that it says to use the built-in browser, you must install or sideload the downloader browser plugin. It does give you the actual address to enter in. So it says enter in browser.aftvnews.com into the URL field. So that's what we have to do in order to move on. So we're going to go to the home screen and type that in right there in that address bar. Okay, so here in the box, you're going to want to type it in exactly the way I have it here. It's browser.aftvnews news.com. Make sure you type in just like this, because if not, you'll run into some type of forbidden error message. But after you get it like this, go ahead and hit the next arrow or go. And you'll see that it'll download the downloader browser plugin. And then on this page here, you'll just click on install. Okay, so now you'll click on done. All right, so it'll come to this screen here, and what happens is there's an APK that's left over. Now that we have it installed, we don't need it because we don't want it taking up any more room on our Chromecast. So go ahead and hit delete and confirm it. So now that we have that in there, if you go over to your sidebar and you click over on browser, and once you click on it, you'll see that now we have a functioning browser right here on this page, and that we did not have before. Okay, so from here, you're going to want to go back up to that address bar there and take out that whole address that is already on there, delete that out. And now we're going to type in a brand new URL. And I'll throw it up here on the screen here so that way you can type it in just like I have it here. Okay, so type it in just like this, that HTTP address, just like that, and then hit the next or the arrow icon. And it'll take it there and it starts to load, and right here it is, Aptoide TV. Okay, so from here you're going to want to scroll all the way down to the bottom of this page to that icon right there. It says download Aptoide TV, and then just click on it. All right, and so it downloads pretty quickly, and then it asks if you want to install this application, and we'll just say install. Okay, so once the app is downloaded here, you don't want to click on open yet. You're going to want to click on done. And then you're going to want to delete that APK again for the same reasons as last time. You don't want it taking up any more room on your Chromecast. So go ahead and delete it. Okay, and then here it just wants a confirmation, and we'll just click delete again. Okay, so from here now we have Aptoide TV on our Chromecast. We're going to click the home button on your remote, and you're going to go back to that row right there that has your apps, and click on the see all. You'll see down here at the very bottom that Aptoide TV is now on there. So go ahead and click on it so that way it opens up your new app, and you'll see that it's got the branding there, Aptoide TV. And this is the page that it'll come to here where it says new update. We'll just go ahead and click on OK at the bottom right corner. And then they ask for your permissions to allow or deny Aptoide TV. So we're going to go ahead and click on allow. Okay, so now that you have Aptoide TV, if you look over, it's got all kinds of different top apps and plugins that you don't have on the Google Play Store. Some of them are on the Google Play Store, but there's a slew of new different kinds of apps that you're able to download right here. It's got like a new arrivals section here. It keeps you up to date to some of the latest and greatest ones. Here's your streaming apps. You can go down here. It's got some of the games like Marvel Pinball, and go down a little bit further. And yeah, there's just all kinds of stuff that here you can download right from Aptoide TV. Okay, so there's all these different types of apps here. So say, let's go ahead and go to this one here. Say we want to download this one. We'll click on it, and it'll give you the option to install it. We'll go ahead and click on install, and it'll download the app. And then the Aptoide TV icon will come up here. You'll click on settings. And if you notice right here, it'll come to this screen that says install unknown apps. And on the Aptoide TV, you're going to want to flip that switch over so that way it allows this app to be installed right here through Aptoide TV. All right, so then you'll hit the back button, and then you'll download it. And then it wants to confirm this application, and then you'll just click on install. And then the app is installed, and it gives you the option to click open or click done. All right, so once you download any of those apps on the App Store there, you'll click on this see all button, and if you notice right there, it is on the latest app that I've downloaded right after the Aptoide TV. You'll see it's right there. So you'll just be able to launch it from here instead of actually going through the other app. So this is how you can download any of those third-party apps, how you can sideload any of these apps on your Chromecast. I know the steps were a little bit different in getting it to install, but it's easy to do as long as you just follow along. But hopefully it's helped you out. If it did, go ahead and throw a thumbs up on it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I make tech videos all the time, and I'd love to have you back in the next one. Take care.